How to make small spaces look large, right? So the first question that comes to mind when setting up a smaller space is, where does all my stuff go? How do I store everything, right? And especially post-COVID, now with a lot of us working from home, our needs have only, with things that we need around us, have grown, right? Now let's take a look at a few very cool and simple examples and show how a very small space, as much as just 500 square feet, can function as a complete home without sacrificing on functionality. So first, of course, is functionality. We must think hard of what we really essentially need in the home, right? Now, we always start with, I need a TV unit and I need a dining unit, and of course I need a kitchen and wardrobes. But in today's time, you get smart TVs. You don't really essentially need a full setup for home theater or TV unless you're passionate about it. If you are, you must go for that as first priority in your house. So let's take a look at this space. The key is to pick designs that will serve your function with multifunctional units. Now you could build a TV unit, or you could also add a bookcase to it if you're passionate about books. The key is to go with designs that will not make the space look heavy and boxy. Open shelves, open boxes work very well, but we understand if you're concerned about dust in a country like ours, a very good option is to combine some units with tinted glass shelves, light them up from inside, and that's a beautiful showcase and storage for you, right? Now this entire piece actually can be working as a dining, sideboard, crockery, book, library unit, whatever you want to use it as. The secret sauce to a lot of smaller homes, of course, is an open kitchen. We tend to worry about the storage in kitchens the most. The first option that comes to mind is, well, I can do my kitchen, but I can also add a loft storage on top of it. But of course, we know that's going to make it look heavier at the top and very boxy. A simple solution is to go for taller, sleeker units. They don't sort of overpower the space. You get additional space and it doesn't make the space look heavy. Think of every corner, every surface where you can utilize it for small extra space. We all want that, right? So look at these. Instead of the regular conventional tiles in the kitchen, you can also do a series of shelves, and you will have your spice jars, your mugs, your basic crockery at a hand's reach. Another very good option is, sometimes we find ourselves in a situation where you don't know what to do with that little extra 4-inch, 6-inch space. There's always ways to utilize that. You can build end units. You can keep your curios, or in a lot of rainy cities, you can also store your umbrellas, jackets, helmets maybe in some end units like these. Now after function, of course, how do you bring the space together? Colors, finishes, and lighting play an extremely important role in that. As you can see in this space, all of this is a very neutral palette with warm wood to make the space look cozy, rich, and a perfect balance of lighting that can highlight a few back panels, wall finishes. Even if you like textures on the wall, go with a neutral palette. Of course, you don't want a boring house. You don't want it all white and all cream. Feel free to play with color, add accents in loose furniture, chairs, sofas, cushions, curtains, and that balances your entire space. Now let's take an example of a bedroom, right? Now this is a bedroom. Of course, we spend a lot of time in this room. The first solution that comes to mind in saving space in a bedroom is to have a box bed, a storage bed, right? But again, like I said earlier, multifunctionality, multi-utilitarian spaces are the way to go forward for smaller spaces. Now, if you take a look at this space, it's actually a bedroom, but you can also use this as your family living or entertaining area. We have a couch here, we have a TV unit here, and what you see at the back of me here is a bed. We can pull it down, and that turns it into a bedroom. Let's also take a look at the very smaller spaces that sometimes we get stuck with in homes because of odd structures. Of course, in work from home scenario, we all need a work desk. A lot of us need a work desk actually. And if you take a look at this side, there's a very tiny space here. We have built extra storage over there, and this is a unit that actually goes into that odd space. Now, of course, if it's a bedroom, we need wardrobes, right? Again, like in the case of the kitchen, the wardrobes can be done as a regular swing door wardrobe, and then you can add loft space, Of course, you need the loft and a wardrobe because you will need to store that, use that to store your large bags, linen, and all of the clothing that you don't use in all the seasons. However, if you look at this wardrobe, it is a floor to ceiling wardrobe, a full height wardrobe that reduces the boxiness that a swing door and a loft wardrobe has. And as you can see here, this will also give you the loft space. It's just that you don't have to see it all the time from outside.